Howdy, excuse my messy shop here. Just got the Stealth 12-gallon quiet air compressor in about an hour ago. Finally got it set up here. You hear that background noise? That is actually the compressor running. I have it in its break-in period here. Now, curiously, the break-in period, when you read the manual online, says 30 minutes. When you read it here, it tells you to run it for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm just going to go with a 30. Might as well. We'll do some testing with this once it does go through this break-in period. One curiosity, I don't know if anybody's got one of these before. In the bag with the air filters, I got 2 black plastic straws with arrows on them. I have no clue what these are for, and there's nothing in the manual saying what they're for. So if you know what the 2 black straws are for, kind of like the 3 seashells, you know, let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to let this thing continue its break-in process. This thing is so much quieter than that old Husky I had. And it should get quieter when it's not actually just venting out its air. But going to let this thing run for its half hour, and we'll be back and do some testing. Alright, I got some numbers for you here. Finished the break-in period, and on first fill, so from 0 to 150 pounds, it took 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And then I drained it off a bit with the air hose, and from its reset point, it took 44 seconds, so that was approximately 120 to 150 psi. So just give you some performance numbers here. And now I'm going to try and drive some nails in. Alrighty, got it dialed into about 60 psi. I'm first going to do what I do most of the time, which is 1-inch 18-gauge brad nails through 2 pieces of cedar picket. And I'm just going to do a quick test and see if I got this overset or underset. Alright, didn't overdrive. Went in nicely. Alright, didn't really expect anything different, but yeah, no issues there. And alright, I'm just going to give some 1.5 inches a go here. Again, I'm not expecting any issues with a nailer. But I don't feel like inflating a tire right now, so this is what we're going to test it with. There. So that should go through all of these. Can you see that? There's a couple in that. Let's just see if we have any overdrive here. I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to give you one last little sound test here. I'm going to drain it a bit and we'll see how loud she is. The phone is about 2.5 feet away from the compressor. And there's that rattle. I think that's from the frame itself, but I'll figure that out. That handle probably vibrates a little bit, but that's about as loud as she gets. So I'm going to get this thing into position and where its final home will be. And there we go. Alright, flip this off and vent her out. And the drain valve on this one, nice, easy, convenient on the side there, just a 1/4 turn. Got a nice little blast of sawdust in the face when I let that go. Looks like it actually kind of froze the tar a little bit. Alrighty, so day 1, first impressions. No complaints. It did have a little bit of rattle when I was filling it, but I believe that was just the wheels weren't sitting flat on the ground. But the compressor itself sounds good. This is just a day 1
out of the box, quick test, give you some quick numbers on it. As far as being quiet, this is so much quieter than my previous compressor. Drives the air nailer just fine. I'm using a little 10-foot cheap quick connect hose here. They got off Amazon for like 12 bucks. Because now I don't have to drag my 50-foot hose all over the place when I want to do my nailing. I'm pretty sure you are aware of most of the features of this. If you haven't, I mean, otherwise you wouldn't be here, but it does have 2 quick connect couplers in the front. Other than that, it's a compressor. It does what it does, but it does it a crap ton quieter than my old 8-gallon Husky. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up, and if this helped you, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know, and if this thing ever blows up, or if I feel like doing a follow-up in the future, I will post a video. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.